Hello, my darlings. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm in my makeup. Michelle made an appearance earlier on and she tried her wig on for the first time in months. It's been all scraggedy and stuffed up in the fucking cupboard, but she came out for once in her life. Right, let's get down to it. So today, do you like my necklace? It's right, isn't it? I believe in God. I'm going to show you my beautiful ASSA ABLOY door closers, my darlings. So this is one of them. Doesn't she look absolutely beautiful? Now these fire doors, fuck's sake. These are fire door closers. They come in all different shapes and sizes. This one is an ASSA ABLOY door closer. This one is made in Daihatsu, Japan, and it is size 7, says it there, size 7. Now, the main purpose of a door closer is to close the door in the event of a fire. And these door closers do it very well. These are beautiful. And I did rescue one, wherever it is. I rescued one. Oh, it's on my bed. I'll get it in a minute. I rescued one from a building site a few months ago in Edinburgh, where a builder had bent it in half and chucked it across the floor when they were ripping down a building. I asked if I could have it and they said yes. So I went and took that. And I've rescued it. I managed to bend the arm back in place. Now it's joined the rest of my ASSA ABLOY door closer. So it's got a nice safe home and it got a lovely bath when it came to my home. I rescue door closers for a living and I do them up. And eventually when I'm 60 years old, I'll sell them and become rich from them. But yeah, so that's not yet though. I've got 600 door closers now. Yes, 600 in total. Very proud. So yeah, so this one is made by ASSA ABLOY. And you'll notice on the body, it has a latching speed, which is there. It has S is for slow. Shit, it just nearly cracked my window. S is for how slow you want the door going or fast. And the other one is latch speed. So yeah, basically what that means is depending on how fast or slow you want the door, you twist one of these screws inwards very slowly and it will adjust the arm accordingly. So this is the arm. Oh my fucking God, bruv. I forgot how strong these door closers are. These door closers are fucking amazing at closing in these doors. Should I tell you what I like about these? So hello Giovanni, my darling. Hello Arrow door closer man. Hello Jess the door closer doctor. How is everyone doing? Hope the house searching is going fine, Jess. I hope you're well, my darling. And it has been nice to speak to you on Facebook. I hope you're well, darling. And I'm sorry to hear what your partner put you through, your previous partner that set your house on fire. That's absolutely disgusting. You deserve a better partner. Well, I believe you've got someone now, haven't you, darling? But, you know, we all get there in the end. Do you know what I mean? I've been single 7 years and still looking for my prince, but I'll find him one day. I'll have to get on my horse and ride through the Scottish mountains and maybe I might find him. But anyways, yeah, so this is the door closer, guys. It closes the door really well. It's got like a built-in direct drive system. So this part here, like this bit there at the back, basically, can you see how modern it is? That's what I love about these new ones. But unfortunately, some of these ones, a bit like the G's door closers, I'll show you G's one in a moment, they haven't actually been fitted to the actual top of the spindle properly. But the thing I love about these ones is it's properly been welded on there, bruv. Like, that's not going to snap. Whereas normally with the G's ones, you can see the top of the arm is actually riveted to this circular thing here, but it's not on properly. So if someone was to push a tap or hang on it, it snaps the arm off, and then you're just left with this fucking circular ring thing on top, which is ridiculous, really. Dormer door closers are the Rolls Royce of door closers, in my opinion. You do not get that with Dormer door closers at all whatsoever, my darlings. But yeah, so this door closer, let me just show you in action. So it's fucking stiff, brother. It really is, like, fucking hell. Hang on. They want to call this small but mighty. Hang on. Oh! Fucking... Oh! Oh, there we go. Did you see that? Did you see that, guys? It's lovely. And it doesn't matter how you have a door closer on the door. It really doesn't. Obviously, you have to have it mounted that way. That is the traditional way of how to have the door closer on the door. That is front facing. So you could have the door closer front facing, that like that on the door. Or you can have this bit fitted to the jamb. Don't do that. My dad did it when I was a child. We had it on the bedroom door. We had it mounted up high like that on top of the door frame. You've guessed it. You tell me what you think what happened. I'll tell you what happened. So basically, this arm was far too strong for the top of the door frame, and because the door frame in my dad's house was shit, it ripped half the door frame off. So when I pushed the door open, this arm, believe it or not, when you push the door open, creates a lot of force on the actual door and the door frame, right? So basically what happened was when my dad fitted it, he did fit it well, don't get me wrong. He fitted it like that, how you're supposed to. That bit on the top of the door frame, just pretend my top of my head is a door frame. So he fitted it like that, right, and put it to the top of the door frame, and this bit, the arm was actually on the door. But what was happening was each time I opened the door, this arm was coming back, putting so much stress on the top of the door frame, and the actual door frame, brother, ripped off clean. Yeah, the actual door frame completely came straight off, my darlings. So yeah, don't recommend you to put it on like that, no. Also, a lot of door closers that you will see, and I've seen some in Scotland recently. My door closer videos must be getting popular because everyone's replacing their door closers on shops in Edinburgh. I've seen it recently. I went past a few weeks ago, some jewellers. Hello, jewellers, if you're watching in the city centre of Edinburgh. Yes, you, my darlings. They had a brand new shiny Rattlin fitted to their shop. I was like, ooh, you go, gals. Probably from my videos. You know what I mean? I saw my videos and thought, we need a new door closer on our door. So let's copy Michelle for this. Nice one. So yeah, basically what you will see as well, guys, is there's some door closers that like this one, and they will fit it the other way around. Now, it's okay. You can do that, but it's not advisable. It will fail a fire health and safety check. So what I mean is, basically what happens is people will fit this on the door, but it will be on the wrong way round. So you can still have it on the door like that, don't get me wrong, but what will happen is the arm will open towards the wall and it will like create a scissor part. So like when this arm comes back, it won't do it because I ain't got it on the right way. I'm going to show you with another one. Let's do it on this one. Yes, it will. Hang on. Let me show you with this one. Oh no, I'll show you with this one. This is the big boy. This is the brother, right? So they come in all shapes and sizes, like I said. So this is the fucking big boy, bruv, of the ASSA ABLOY. So that's your little tiny one. And that's your big one, right? So the difference from the big ASSA ABLOY door closer and the smaller one is simply that it's just got more features in it. So you've got spring tension on the side of this one, whereas with this little smaller ASSA ABLOY one, you don't have that one. You've just got factory set. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean, bruv? So yeah, you just got factory set with that one. But yeah, I really do love this door closer. It's amazing. It looks good on any door. It's so modern. Do you know what I mean? Door closers will save your life. You don't have to have loads in your property, but as long as you've got like one on the kitchen door, do you know what I mean? Even though you don't really want to get one. I mean, look at them. They're all right, aren't they? They're gorgeous. They make them look so nice now. Honestly, guys, who's not going to want to have that on their door? Seriously. Do you know what I mean? It shuts the door. It makes you feel safe in your home. It will close the door against fire. I've got 12 on my bed, I'll show you in a moment. But, you know, they all come in all different shapes and sizes. I've got 58 different pot bellies, all different ones from 1960s. But door closers are there for a reason, and they serve a unique purpose, which is to close the door on any fire and to help people. But sometimes, I'll be honest with you, door closers are fucking annoying and they do get in the way. Do you know what I mean? I've lost count how many times I've taken the one off my cupboard door because when I'm hoovering it keeps shutting the door and I'm just like, oh, for fuck's sake, do you know what I mean? So even though door closers can sometimes be amazing to have on doors, they sometimes can be a bit of a hindrance, do you know what I mean? I've read an article recently online and it basically said that door closers are the unnecessarily evils. Basically, they say this is the devil's work. Well, I am the devil anyway, so who gives a shit? But no, not really, I'm only joking. But yeah, they're just amazing. They really are. Let's slide this off. So this is the front panel, guys. Let's slide this bit off there. And then what we have underneath this one is what we've got on this one. Okay, so this one is slightly different from the smaller one. So this is all torque. So the reason why this is torque is because it's vandal proof. So that means if this was fitted to like a car park, multi-story door, or if this was fitted in public, nobody could alter it. You could not alter it, which is quite good, really. It's like a safety feature where it can be fitted to a door and you're not going to get a yob that comes along and just sets it on fire, pulls it off the door, or tries to alter it, because they can't. You have to have a special key. I've got all the special keys that alter this, but you have to have a special key that's actually provided by ASSA ABLOY to actually alter it, and it came with it. So yeah, Giovanni, my darling, he knows I'm joking. Friends with benefits with agree. But anyways, yeah, so ASSA ABLOY door closers, Giovanni, they are just amazing, darling. They really are. I mean, I like this one. It's got closing speed. It's got latching speed. It's got delay. Hang on, let me see. Oh, we've got back check. So what back check does is if you open the door and it hits onto the wall, basically back check will stop the door from whacking into the wall, and it will create a cushion. So when you twist this screw inwards, called back check, it will create an invisible cushion between the door and the wall, and it stops the door from actually hitting into the wall, which is quite cool. So depending on how much you want to alter this little screw inwards is how far the door will open. So if you've got this back check one pushed in all the way, the door will still open, but it'll only open, like, if the door was opening like that in the first place, it wouldn't open that far. It would open like that. It would open like there, and it creates a cushion. So if you want to alter it all the way in, you could. And basically what that does is it's just like an invisible wall. So if you want to alter it so it hit up against an imaginary wall, but it makes a wall for you, you can do that. How clever is that? So the door's not going to whack into the wall ever again. Clever stuff. Clever stuff. Really is clever stuff. But I will just say, guys, like Jess pointed out in one of my other videos, hello Jess, my darling, door closer doctor. If you haven't subscribed to her, please subscribe. She's amazing. She showed me all of her door closer collection, and Jess the door closer doctor, I was very impressed, darling. I really was. But yeah, let's continue. So this has got back check, closing speed, latching speed, delayed action. Yeah, back check. Yeah, here we are. We've got it there. Back check, closing speed, and then we've got delayed action there, my darlings. We have. So yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. It really is. And then we've got latch action there as well. We've got a little symbol of a door on it. See it? Lovely. So this one, all of these all together cost me £158 off eBay, but they're worth every penny. It was 40 for this, 40 for this one. They are. We'll show you all three, guys. So they just look lovely. And if I was a child still and they invented these back then my dad would have let me add this on the door, no problem. And I tell you what, my dad actually came round to it one day when I started collecting door closers back again, and he did actually let me have a door closer on my bedroom door, so I was very grateful. So even though they didn't allow me to have one on there at first, as I grew up and I put a different one on there and I put it on there properly, they actually let me put it on the door. Like, I couldn't help myself, do you know what I mean? I was so used to having a door closed on my bedroom door. My dad come home from one day from work and he was like, Diane, go and look at his door. Tell me what you think. And my mum was like, oh God, Philip, he's got a door closer on it. But my mum was all right with it. She was like, oh, it's all right, actually, it's closing the door fine. And they couldn't find any faults with it, so they allowed me to keep it on the door. Nice one. But yeah, that was back in the day. That was like when I was 19, 20, but long story. But yeah, they've replaced the bedroom door since. It used to be like a hard door, but it's like a shitty fucking fake door now. Do you know what I mean? Like, you couldn't even put a door closer on. Well, you could, I suppose, but you'd have to reinforce it, but yeah. Anyways, so there's the small version. Here's the big version. Small version, big version. Just hold it up against my chest, guys, without scratching them. I know I'll stop storing them in my drawers now because they keep getting scratched. I'm just like, I'm really bad when it comes to new stuff and looking after it. I'm going to have to buy some suitcases and put it in some suitcases and wrap it up and stuff. So we've got the ASSA ABLOY there. We've got your big boy there. We've got the medium-sized one there. And because I love the small one that much, I got another one. So we've got ASSA ABLOY there. We've got a big one there, and we've got a big one there. Let's just carefully balance it on my sofa. Hang on. We'll do the juggling act again. If you haven't watched my door closer Tower of Pisa, I highly recommend it, because I'll be doing more of the door closer Tower of Pisa. I plan in a few weeks' time to get all my door closers together and build a massive tower out of them. So that'll be another video to watch. So yeah, there we go. So there we are. They all do something different. This is a bit of a design, guys. I don't know what this is. This is kind of like just a little pattern thing they've done, but I think it's quite ugly. I don't know, guys, if you agree, but these do nothing. They don't serve a purpose. It's just decoration. But whoever decided to put some little nipples on it, I think went a bit mad, because it doesn't need those nipples on it to make it like a good door closer. Do you know what I mean? See that there? Don't know what all that's about, but yeah. Do you know? Maybe they thought it was a fish and it needed scales. It's not a fish at all. Right, so got these ones, guys. Give me a like, please, comment, subscribe. That will help me out tremendously. Please tell me in the comments if you would fit one of these to your doors. I think Giovanni would. I think he would. I think a lot of other people would. Yeah. So got that for £40. Because I bought it in a bundle and the owner came to an agreement with me. That was 40, that was 20, and the other one was 20. So yeah, still 100, but I'm happy with them. They came in a lovely box. They come with all the screws. It's quite self-explanatory, really, guys. When you do buy these, let's just talk you through this little one. So when they come in a box, they're quite easy to fit. You basically put this arm on top of the mechanism. You just join it as like so and align it with the star corkscrew kind of thing at the top. Then depending on what kind of screw it is, sometimes you get a screw, sometimes you get a washer. You put the screw or the washer straight in top. So you put that in there, done it with an Allen key. And yeah, Bob's your uncle. You match it up with the actual, that holds the arm in place. And away you go, guys, look. Away you go. Show you what this one's like again. Don't ever do this at home, because doing this with door closers is so dangerous. It really is. They're under so much tension. They really are. And some yobs a while ago that I seen in Newcastle. Obviously, I didn't see the yobs do it, but they set one of these, not one of these, but a different G's door closer, which I'm about to show you, on fire. Yeah. And the spring, this bit here, was hanging all out of the side with hydraulic oil leaking down the door. And it was just awful, guys. If that spring there, this is a loaded spring. So to anyone out there, including yobs watching this, whatever you do not set these on fire. It's extremely dangerous. In here is a spring that's under pressure. Imagine like this is, say for argument's sake, I'm not saying a bomb, but imagine it was just like pressurized Coca-Cola bottle, right? Soon as you mess with this door closer or you set it on fire, there was literally the spring. This bit here is, there's a massive spring in there, right? If you set the edges of this on fire, right, and someone tries to open the door and the spring comes out and hits someone in the face, you've got a lawsuit. Do you know what I mean? You've got a massive lawsuit. So I wouldn't even fucking go there, bro. Do you know what I mean? Would not even go there. So yeah, that is one lovely door closer, guys. Don't you agree? Side view, front facing view. Look at that, looking up on the door. I saw one of these a few months ago when I was in Newcastle. I popped to the loo in Starbucks and I took a picture of one. And I thought, right, I'm having it. I slid this thing across the actual front of the I slid this off carefully when I was in the loo to have a look what model number it was. I wrote it down on my phone and I went and bought one. Thought I'll have 3 of them. So I went and got 3. And then when I discovered they'd done the bigger version, I was like, I'll have that and all. But yeah, this is just a bigger version. The only difference is this is going to close a fire door. So depending on the door, if you've got a big door or a stubborn door that won't close, I would strongly go for this one because it's going to close your door, no problem. This one's got spring tension on it as well, so you can adjust it as well. But another thing as well with spring tension is that the door closer will break sooner rather than later. I've got about 10 door closers, storm ones, black storm ones, with spring tension on it like this one, and they've just broken. They're just literally broken. Not broken from me, but they're broken from previous use. And when you try and actually screw the screw inwards on the actual